exciting. I am on live with my YouTube channel. Hello, YouTube. And there we go. That's what I want to see right there. Hey, YouTube. My name's Ashley. I am in real estate and I am telling you about something that I discovered recently in the online world space. You see, I've been in real estate for quite some time, and the real estate, the world, the way business is being done, things are changing. And I started taking note about 2015, I think, is when I started realizing that the Zillows of the world were going to possibly encroach upon what it is that I was doing. I became aware that my sphere of influence, right? Like I was hoping that I'd get all these referrals from all my clients, and that just didn't happen like at the level that I wanted it to. I was doing everything that I could to stay in front of the digital space. I was overwhelmed, I was exhausted. I was trying to implement everything that I learned because you guys, it's exciting what's happening, right? The world is moving so fast. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm in the prime of my business. I'm in the prime of my my work career, and I wanted to make sure that I have a steady income and that I'm able to meet all of my goals as far as growing and aging and being a part of the world. So about 2015, hi there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor, and about 2015 I started seeing that the changes in the on the internet.com were really happening, right? So once again, hey there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. And a few years ago, I became very nervous about my career. I'm a realtor, been in the business for 20 years and absolutely love what it is that I'm doing. But what I don't love is that the fact that my income is dependent upon the feds, is dependent upon the interest rates, the inflation, the unemployment rates, GDP, all of these things that I cannot control. I cannot control these things. I absolutely love what I do. I love real estate, but real estate's not loving me back right now, right? So I'm a single woman, independent woman. I put my career first. I'm a Gen Xer, 1980 baby, 44 years old, and I have put my foot to the pedal to the metal, right? For the last 20 years, trying to just stay in competition, just stay in line and make sure that I'm making a great enough income to be able to provide for myself and for my future, for my retirement goals. Because when I got into real estate, I learned real quick that I wanted to do this for, mid 50s, right? I didn't want to spend my entire life working. I came from a blue collar family and I saw my dad. He worked his butt off. And guess what, you guys? He's still working and he works so hard. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I saw that I didn't want to be out there in the field working all the time, even when my body starts to get older. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use my brain. I wanted to use my brain and my voice and my passion that I have inside of me. So thank goodness I was born into this world where we have the internet.com, right? So about 5 years ago, I started feeling very overwhelmed, very overwhelmed. And here's why: because Zillow was coming into the real estate space. And although Zillow seems like they'd be a perfectly awesome company, what you don't know is if you're not a realtor, they were kind of stealing my business, right? They were coming in and taking advantage because some genius guru on the internet.com figure out a way to take all of those leads, put it into a funnel, and disperse those out for a fee and charge me as a real estate agent to buy these leads of people who want to live in the area in which it is that I service, right? I had some issues with my microphone. I just need to make sure that that's not going on. So this microphone is for you. It's not for me. It's for you because I want to make sure that my message is coming across the airwaves clearly, because in April of 2024, I decided that this was it for me. I decided that I am going to be okay because I'm going to have peace of mind within my real estate career. And when the market shifts or does something wonky, let's say an election year, or even the interest rates are going up and the house prices are going up, I can't control those things, but I can control the ability to learn a new skill and to find something that works within my schedule. You see, as a realtor, I have to be pretty flexible with my schedule because real estate's not an open door of a storefront where you walk in the hours of 9 to 5 and you go in and you make a transaction, right? Real estate is something that happens every 5 to 10 years, and it's up to me in order to make sure I stay in front of my sphere of influence, the people who bought, sold, and invested in real estate with me. It's up to me to stay in front of them and to offer them value as the years go on and to keep up with their changing of their lives as far as like, babies, graduation, college kids, things like that. So that's what it is that I do. And I absolutely love it. So about 5 years ago, I started feeling overwhelmed. And then I started researching and looking for a way to make income online. Why? I saw other people doing it. I saw other people making successful income online. I'm not talking just $2,000 extra a month, although there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I would love, at the time when I was looking for just, hey, if I can make $500 a day, 5 days a week, that's going to be enough for me to put away for my retirement goals, to be able to walk away at 55, get out of production, maybe even sell my real estate business, right? So I started putting pen to paper and I realized, man, what's out there? So Amazon's out there. I dipped my toe in that water. At the time I was really busy. I did meet the requirements to have an Amazon store and I did it. I still am able to sell on Amazon, but I retracted because it was a whole other category of knowledge, and I didn't understand the shipping and the returning. And here's what I do know. I do know that I'm guilty of being probably the worst Amazon shopper. Hang tight. Let me see if you have something in common with me. If I buy something on Amazon and I'm not happy with it, I return it. So I didn't want to be that girl, right? I didn't want to be that customer who is buying a ton of stuff on Amazon one month and having an amazing sell. And then the next month going and looking at my sales and going negative, negative, negative. What happened? Oh, they returned things, right? So I didn't want to have to deal with that. So instead, I was looking for, man, am I ever going to be able to have another side hustle, right? I started listening to this guy on a podcast. His name is Side Hustle Nation, and he gave me a lot of ideas. I'd go walking on the Katy Trail and I'd listen to his show. He gave me ideas as like power washing, gutter cleaning, starting a lawn service, but I just thought, golly, that is a whole other animal. That's another animal, just like real estate. I'm going to have to drum up my own business. I'm going to have to knock on doors. I'm going to have to spend money on marketing, money on advertising. I had not at this point advertised. I still haven't. Have not advertised on social media as far as paying. I've never paid for an advertisement, and maybe I missed out. Maybe I should have been paying for my real estate business on social media. But the way that I saw it is that social media is free, right? Social media is free. And until I got into this digital marketing space, I didn't know these correct numbers, but here's the numbers. Social media is 5 billion people monthly. Wow, 5 billion people monthly. And with digital marketing being a product that I can expose to the World Wide Web on the social media platforms, that's free advertising. So now I'm in a situation where I can start my own business and not have operating costs such as marketing and advertising. It's now going to cost me time, right? So I know if I have 2 hours a day to spend on my business and push it out to the free social media accounts on the World Wide Web where there's 5 billion people monthly, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So for the first time in history, I can become a 6-figure, 7-figure earner without even advertising my business. So that became very interesting to me. So one day I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see this lady, and because I started looking in this space about 5 years ago, and what I found was you really needed to understand code, and you needed to understand, you don't now, right? But like back 5 years ago, I didn't understand the spider web, if you will. There was just a lot, or spaghetti. I usually call it spaghetti. I didn't understand all of the strings that had to be attached to one another to make your domain up here work. So one day I'm scrolling on TikTok and this woman had thought of an idea and she goes, what if I start a community of people who are looking for a side hustle, a second job, but don't want to spend time away from their family? You see, I didn't want to be outside of my house. I live in traffic. I live in Dallas, Texas. We're 2+ million people, especially where I live. I live in downtown. So it is busy. So just to get across the street to run an errand cost me about an hour, 20 minutes because the traffic is so bad. So I didn't want to have to physically go into work because I knew that I would have to spend an hour in traffic either on the front end or the back end. And because I'm an ethical employee, I'd have to do it anyways. And if I got lucky some days and showed up early for work, great. And if I didn't, then I'd have to sit there in the parking lot and wait on my company to start, right? But I didn't want to spend 10 hours a day with strangers who I don't even know, what the only thing in common that we have is that we're getting paid by the same employer, right? I didn't want to go into an office environment. I'm in real estate, so I couldn't get into a corporate job that wanted me to be seated in a desk from 8 to 5 every day because my real estate business is thriving and alive. And I need to be able to jump when someone is asking questions, when someone needs research done on houses that they call in about. Maybe they're looking for the value of their home. So I needed a side hustle that was going to work with my schedule. Thank goodness I ran into someone who was on TikTok one day. I was scrolling through, looking at this, scrolling, right? Just like we all are, and scrolling. And I found this woman, and her name's Michelle. And she decided that, this isn't out there, but I bet Gen Xers and baby boomers and empty nesters and single home moms, single stay at home moms, stay at home dads would appreciate a corporate level, CEO level income being able to be made from home without having to go to work, right? So that's when she put together this domain. Dailywealthonline.com is my personal domain, but what it is a digital product. So I am selling this digital product that basically is this. The product that I'm selling is to show you how to start your own digital business because people want to know how to go online and make money. So that's what this is. Recently, I had an idea in 2017. It's a brand and it's been in my head and it's been I've been flirting with it for a while. I got magnets and I got a couple of stickers made of it one day. And finally, because I'm being taught these amazing skills within this community, I had the courage, you guys, to go public with my brand. And now my brand is on Shopify. And today, after I get off this call, I'm going to spend time on Shopify and figure out how to push this thing out to the World Wide Web without spending money on advertising. And there's these beautiful tools that are out there that help me along the way. ChatGPT is something that I was introduced to a while ago, but I have been using heavily in my digital marketing business. You see, we're living in a really unique time where you don't have to put a lot of effort into this digital marketing space to have a piece of digital marketing real estate to be out there sharing your message with the world. That's what's mind blowing. I'm a little nervous because I'm like, wow, it's so easy to be in digital marketing real estate. It's so easy to have a business that's running for you 24/7, right? So let me share with you what this is on a quick level so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, I got into real estate 20 years ago and I loved what I did, loved what I do, right? I still do real estate all day, every day. But the thing was this, I'm simply worn out, you guys. I'm exhausted. I found myself spending nights, weekends, every time I go on vacation, my phone was ringing, blowing up. I couldn't even enjoy a cocktail because I may have to have a call with a client, later on that day. So it became very annoying because I'm like, man, I just wish that I could have a job that's going to pay me consistently. So here's what it is that I found. So I found that this is my digital marketing. This is my digital marketing business. This is my landing page. It's called a landing page. It's out there working for me 24/7. If you want me to prove it to you, simply go to dailywealthonline.com and you'll see this. Now, because I'm in the digital marketing space now, this thing is working for me 24/7. That's the thing. I love automation. I love email automation because while you're in bed, while I'm in bed, while I'm on vacation, my business is out there working for me. Now, how do I get people to come to my business? Well, there's three things that they want me to do. I have a community that's always coaching me, that's there to answer any questions. I have a whole operations manual that's user friendly, simple to understand, and we're talking about the same thing over and over and over. So we're not adding SKUs, we're not adding new products. It's one product that we sell with 4 different income streams so that whoever you're talking to can figure out which one fits into their lifestyle. Now, the reason that I love this is because it's email automation. So this thing is out there working for me 24/7, right? 24/7. Now, when somebody puts in their email, because this is an automation, a done for you business, I know that 1 in 20 emails is going to produce me a sale. So 1 in 20 emails could equal $100 because I have 4 streams of income. Those streams of income are your $100 launch pad, your $300 passive daily pay, your $600 digital mastery program, and your top seller, your $900 legacy builder program. Now, because I decided that this is a no nonsense, like this is a non-negotiable, I'm going in for the 4, right? The 4th level, the $900 program, because I'm already aware of what this is. I've been searching for an opportunity to build an income online because I've been listening and training and watching from the sidelines. I understand that this is consistency over time equals unstoppable momentum. I get that. I'm willing to put those hours in. You see, I'd rather spend 5 years working on my digital marketing business versus 40 years working for someone else paying their dreams, right? 2 hours a day on weekends, 2 hours a day on Sundays, 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. All I have to do is spend 2 hours a day on my digital marketing business. And those 2 hours equaled all of that time that I put out there, 6-figure and 7-figure income. That's exciting to me. That means in 3 years, I'll be a millionaire and I'm going to do it. And you can watch me. I promise you, I'm going to become a better version of myself. Right now, the person that I am is I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be sharing this tool with you. I wish you could see the growth that's happening behind the scenes, that you don't know me, right? You don't know me, but the personal growth that I'm having, the in-demand skills that I'm learning, the businesses that I'm building behind my real estate. You guys, I know that 100% I will be successful in the digital space because this program has already taught me how to build my Shopify store. And my brand that's been in my head since 2017, it is out there ready for purchase. I'm getting ready to push it for the holidays. I am learning how to become an affiliate. So I'm going to have, not only are my real estate revenue income streams out there, but now I have digital real estate. You see, I love passive income. I'm in real estate, right? So I knew about, remember back in 2018, everyone was talking about buying apartment complexes and how real estate having, 100 doors. And anyway, if you're in the real estate world, you were exposed to a lot of apartment, multifamily success stories, right? So I knew about 5-10 years ago that I was going to have to eventually own about 10 or 15 doors in order to walk away from production. Why? Because I understand passive income. You see, if I have 15 doors bringing in $1,500 a month, that's $22,000 a month. That's perfect. That's perfect. All I'm looking for is $10,000 a month on top of, well, that's it. $10,000 a month covers my goals, covers my bills, covers my investment things that I need to put away for retirement. So $22,000 a month in residential real estate, what was going to be what it is that I'm looking for, right? So I'm always looking for a deal, but because I'm in real estate, nobody's going to lend me money. Nobody's going to lend me money because I LLC. When you LLC, you know how to hide your income, so you don't have to report that. But what you do get access to is all of this ability to hide some numbers and make your money work for you. So that's a whole nother subject, but that's what I'm excited about with this digital marketing business, because they showed me how to hook up my dailywealthonline.com to take to my automated business that's out there running for me 24/7. Now, once somebody puts their email in, they go to this video. This video shares with them 11-minute, 12-minute journey, and it'll make a little bit more sense, because here's the thing. You're busy right now. You're running errands, you're on the clock, you're getting gas, you're taking your kids the sandwich because they left their lunchbox at home. There's lots of things that are happening in your life. You're busy, but as long as you put your email into my dailywealthonline.com, you can snap your phone so you don't remember me, or hit that follow button. I'm trying my hardest to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. I'm like 120 away. And once I have my 120 subscribers or followers, damn it. I hate it when I get my social media call to actions wrong. My followers, once I have 120 more followers, I get to put a hyperlink in my Daily Wealth Online. That way I get to give people this beautiful gift and this option to get them out of debt, to save them from foreclosure, to put a new piece of hope in their lives, because you guys, digital marketplace, digital space is happening, and it's all around you. And I want you to make sure that you're aware of it, because anybody can do it. It's simple. If you can scroll, you can start this business. So when I know that 1 in 20 emails are going to yield me a sell, then I'm going to build something called an email list. Now, my email list is something that's even more exciting, because no matter what I end up doing, I will always have this email list. So once I get this email list built, then I can take it with me forever. And I can also market to these people new information, right? So this is the beautiful thing about, I think that, hold on just a second. I'm getting a cold. I noticed yesterday I was sneezing a lot, and I think the pollen's out. So let me share with you a little bit more about this digital marketing space. Now, I know I've talked about communities, so let me show you what my community is. This is my community, and it's basically like you've got your SEO bar up here. This is me, where I can write anything, and then up here is your SEO bar, where if you have a question about a technology situation, or if you have a question about the webinar replay, or if somebody mentioned you on a Facebook or a duet, it teaches you how to do that, right? So this is our community. Now I want to share with you some wins. Let's see, here's our wins. Now, our wins is something where people can have financial wins, or they can have just, getting started wins. There's a lot of people who are jumping on board in this community who are 60, 70, 80 years old, 45 years old. They're already retired and they're bored, and they're like, you know what, I need a little bit more income. So here's someone from our community just 2 days ago, $3,851 earned. This other one got it took me 6 months, but I made two $100 sales in the last 3 weeks. I just want to tell those people who have not yet connected with their perfect customer to keep going. It will happen. $5,900 today, right? Ding, $700. 9 a.m. or 900 at 3 a.m. this morning, manifesting $900 ding while at lunch today. My first ding, $100 while having dinner. So these are really successful people in our community having sales. $900 day Tuesday. I love that. I love that we can go in here and see wins and get encouraged by others. Now, one of my favorite things about this community, this is our school. Our school is built by Alex Hermosi. He's one of the founders. But in our school, we have a live calendar. Now, what I do every week is I take a little bit of time and I sit down and I jot out my plans for the week, right? I think most people are doing that these days. So I plot out my plans for the week. And what did I do? I go in here to see what training that I want to attend. Now, When you get started, a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going to know how to jump right in and I'm scared to be online. So here's the thing. Let's talk about those two things. If you're looking for things to get started immediately, I could go buy this program today and get started tomorrow by going and getting into the content space. The content space is going to provide ideas. It's going to give me hooks. It's going to give me call to actions. It's going to help me to determine who my perfect customer is, right? And within our training, we provide information that tells you who your perfect customer is. So those are things that we're teaching you about how to do. Now we also have in here our social media. Sorry, I keep flipping through. We have our social media training. So you can get access to whatever social media you choose. If you want to do Facebook, you can do that. If you want to do TikTok, which is what I did, I chose to go with TikTok because nobody knows me on TikTok. And I wanted to go out there to the World Wide Web without any algorithms being associated with my account or my behaviors. Because sometimes when you do it that way, you're going to have a bigger response. And because if you allow the algorithms to work, you're going to have massive success. So 6 months and six figures. Oh, guess what today is? Today is the ending of our 90-day run. Now, I will tell you this, the 90-day run is very overwhelming. It's like, wow, there's like a lot going on, but there's so much knowledge that's given in the 90-day run. I learned ChatGPT tips and tricks. I learned how to monetize my YouTube channel. So all these things that we're being taught and we're getting access to, we're learning through our program, things that I would have taken me years to learn on my own. So hit that follow button. If you want more information, simply go to dailywealthonline.com. My name is Ashley. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Let me know if you do have any. You can reach me at hello@dailywealthonline.com. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. I'm here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will see you soon. Let me know if you have any questions, and you guys have a great day.